right, folks, here we go. Welcome to Monday night here at Toronto Pearson Airport. We're looking at departures of runway 05. A couple of special departures tonight. Looks like we got here before the Queen departed, so that's exciting. We have a Flare pilot, Alex, who I've been talking to on Instagram. He's flying to Saskatoon very shortly. I believe they're taxiing right now. He goes by the Flying Surfer on Instagram. Flare 673 to Saskatoon he'll be on. So we'll watch for him. So we're excited to see some of these departures. This will be the first time on the channel where we know a pilot taking off on the stream. So that's exciting. We'll record that, make sure we send it to him so he gets a good view of his takeoff. This departure, we're going to watch for Alex on the Max 8 going to Saskatoon. Oh, there's some cool stuff happening. There's Alex, Flying Surfer on Instagram. A350-900 from Air France. We'll have to make sure we catch this first. to Alex in the Max. Incoming, but we're gonna miss a couple so we can see if Alex can see us. Very noisy here on Dixie Road. A lot of cars, a lot of traffic. Air France going around the American Eagle. We'll get this takeoff roll, and then I'm going to focus on the flare to Saskatoon. Cool, Lockman. Let us know. We'll check it out. We'll go back to flare for a minute. And we got the 7.4. We are waving. We're watching for the wave. Special 747-400 going to Frankfurt, LH471 Lufthansa back to Germany. We do have an incoming flight here. Flying Surfer on Instagram. Alex, flying a flare plane to Saskatoon. We are Wake Turbulence Aviation, everybody. Let's see if we get a wave or a light or something. Probably not. I know we got a queen behind her. Beautiful, beautiful 747. All right, let's see if Alex gives us a wave. was a bonus. I was not expecting to get here for either of those departures. Alex messaged me earlier letting me know his flight time. And I just had a flight lesson in Oshawa. I was doing touch and go circuits in a crosswind. Very challenging, but I made it just in time. Just in time to see Alex on flare 673 to Saskatoon. And then the Queen of the Skies. What a way to start a Monday evening stream here at Toronto Pearson. Runway 05 departures. I raced across the top of the city to get here. An A220-300 going to Denver, Air Canada 1041. But we were watching Lufthansa 471 to Frankfurt, and then the flare to Saskatoon. Good question, Greg. I forgot to ask Tony for a picture and a bio. So you want to email me that, Tony, at some point? Just look at what we have on the webpage. Same idea. Just a little bit about who you are so the viewers know who's holding all the wrenches. Radar still lagging. Didn't show me what just took off. Looked like an RJ200 Jazz, but cannot confirm and cannot tell you where it was going. Now I can. RJ200ER to Cincinnati, Jazz 707. And now this one, also not on flight radar, so I can tell you what the flights are, but, you know, 45 seconds or so after they leave. Flight info on the plane behind this, which is Rouge 1954 to Quebec City on an A319. But this one has not shown up on my screen, and it will in a minute. The 319 though, to Quebec City. I can tell you. The plane before this was an A220-300 to Houston, Air Canada 595. We got ourselves Air Canada 854 to Heathrow. 7878. This is the flight we're going to be looking for tomorrow. We're going to be looking for pilot Shannon Hutchinson, also on Instagram. I like catching pilots where we know who they are. If we can get about 40 more subscribers tonight, we can hit 4,000. Tonight will be a special night. And I may celebrate tomorrow by bringing my kids out to the stream. Bonus stream tomorrow. Bonus Tuesday. We don't ever do Tuesdays. But I'm not going to be able to do Friday this week, so I thought throw in an extra Tuesday when I can. This will be the flight tomorrow we're looking for. I think anyways. Double check. Incoming! Dreamliner! Dreamliner was coming in from Seoul, 7879, Air Canada 062, South Korea. Cool things happening here tonight. This is, we got the heavies. The heavies are here tonight for you. Air 616 headed to Halifax on this Max 8. Rouge behind it. Not on the radar yet, but we'll see. Is that a Speedbird taxiing? Oh, well, so it is. That's British 9-2 to Heathrow on a 777-200ER, but we'll see that in a few. I do go to Silver Dart quite a bit. In fact, one of my favorite spots is on Renforth, which is better than Silver Dart because I can look directly down the runway really close up, but Silver Dart's nice too. Depends on where they're going. This is the view. This is the view I wanted tonight. I'm here on purpose so I can see the close taxi of our friend Alex flying the flare plane and the Queen of the Skies. awesome, Duels. Nice to see people working here, supporting what we do. Love to have you here. Thank you. It's mostly where I can put my car, to be honest. I don't want to walk 20 minutes from a legal parking space. So that, depending on the weather and the time, I rush to get here as well. So we just saw that Max 8 to Montego Bay. That was a Sunwing plane. I keep looking over my shoulder too for surprise arrivals. Not that they're surprises, but we're definitely not catching the flight radar today. Very laggy. This looks like an RJ900 Jazz to somewhere, but I won't find out for a minute. So what we just saw was an Embraer 175. That was a SkyWest for Delta connection to Minneapolis, 3531. We will see this RJ in a moment on flight radar. There it is. Just popped up a few minutes late. This one's going to Washington, Jazz 620. This was on there, but it also disappeared. Also an Embraer. I'm just going to quickly pan over because we got a KLM 777-200 coming in. From Amsterdam. Back over here for a second. Whoa, sorry about the speed there. Trying to get the rotation moment. Our next one is a Speedbird. We get to follow it. This is exciting. Behind that post there, 777-200 ER to London Heathrow, British 92, Speedbird. Looks like a Korean Air taxiing behind as well. We're getting some great heavies tonight. I didn't think I'd get here for another half an hour or so. I'm glad I got here when I did. Caught the Queen. Caught the Flying Surfer. Nice LRM. Courtney Park, seeing airplanes all day, and you're watching them tonight. That's love. Oh, I'm missing a Dreamliner. See, once again, surprises. So busy watching the Speedbird that I missed. 7879 from Vancouver, Canada 114. About to touch down. Runway 5. Down. Here comes the Speedbird. Linda, we're gonna have to get you, it's a Canadian stream, so over here the word color has a U in it. Just saying, you wanna represent. I'm just kidding, obviously. I'm not kidding about the U, but you don't have to use it, obviously. Just razzing you. Oh, what a beautiful plane here. Bird 5, Charlie Alpha. Alright, how about an American Eagle, RJ900? Heading off to Charlotte. 5199 is the flight number. Durham region. Not too far though. Like honestly, it's not that long of a drive. It's a longer drive when I'm leaving Oshawa Airport from my flight lessons. We have a Caribbean as well, lining up back there, taxiing. A Jazz Embraer. But we're excited to see this 777 freighter, Korean Air Cargo. It is windy. Today was crosswind landings, touch and go. They were challenging, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still new, so they were tough. This is headed to Seoul, South Korea. Korean Air 8286 on a 777 freighter. This plane is 10 years old, almost 11. June 2012 it was delivered. Here come the engines. Definitely got some gusts. Feel those. I don't have a Discord yet, duels, but it is something I have been looking into. I'm creating one, I just don't have it active to everyone yet. Right now we have a Facebook group, official Facebook group. It's where people are sharing their things at the moment, but I don't have a whole ton of time in life. I spent a lot of it streaming and learning to fly. maybe when we grow a little bit more, I can get a little bit more attention on that. Right now we got an official Facebook group, Wake Turbulence Aviation, where we're connecting and chatting, posting updates. It's not a page, it's a official group. I can't get to the link right now, but maybe one of the mods can go in another window and do that. If you just search up Wake Turbulence, not Wake Turbulence, Turbulence official group. Wake Turbulence Aviation official group. Although Turbulation sounds cool. Special kind of turbulence. Thanks, Duels. We'll approve you immediately as soon as somebody gets around to it. I'd love to see your pictures. We love sharing. I love seeing what other people do. I used to do a lot of photography around the airport before I started streaming. So that was Caribbean. I think it was a Max 8, but it disappeared from flight radar. Hopefully we'll return very shortly. Struggling to get my jacket zipped up. There we go. The zipper is being weird. There was a Max 8 headed to Georgetown. This looks like an Embraer 175, but not on flight radar at the moment. They come a little later. Thanks, Linda. Love to meet you all. I'm bringing the wife and kids out tomorrow night for the stream. They're excited to come out and watch airplanes. They love them. RJ900, Jazz. So the Embraer was a 175, going to LaGuardia, Jazz 996, and this is a different Jazz that has disappeared. Disappeared from the radar. Behind that though, before it disappears, we have the 777-300ER going to Athens. Air Canada 896, a Greek flight. I don't know if it'll get in before the next little one that's taxiing, but it looks like it. I'm gonna head over there. Sorry, it's the heavies are gorgeous. Yes. Sometimes you have to make choices. And I usually choose the heavy. Unless I know somebody on the plane, like Alex earlier. We got that flare flight. Cut away from the Queen a little bit. But you know what? If you know someone and they're on the plane and they reach out to say we're flying, I will stream you. That's community building. Hoping to get Alex to come out and do some plane spotting with me. He said he might join us tomorrow. Thank you, Plane Spotter. Thank you for that. 550. Let's get things started here. Thank you, Mike, for getting out there again. Well, I'm happy to be here. 100% happy to be here. Really appreciate that, Plane Spotter. You are awesome. Air Canada 777 to Greece. Year-old plane. Only 4,400 nautical miles to go. That is a journey. Let's head on back to the runway. United, probably Express. I'm just guessing it's Express, because they're usually Express. Let's do the Speedbird on the other side. I know it's far away, but it's a 787 Dreamliner all the way from London. It's flown all the way across the ocean for us. We can say hello. Speedbird 99 7878 from Heathrow. Lovely. Let's see our downtown Toronto check today. Where did we go? There we go. What can we see? Once again, just the top of the CN Tower. And some of the bank towers. Scotia Plaza, First Canadian Place. And back to the action. Transat 330, hard to see from this angle. It is to Glasgow, 330 to Glasgow. I want that to be my next flight, because I'm definitely not getting on the Emirates, although that's my dream. I used to go to Glasgow quite a bit. Hi Laura! Love Glasgow. I got family in Scotland, so I like to go visit. So we just saw RJ200ER. That's the one that I was on last Saturday, actually. I have a post on my Instagram of me with pilots. We got chatting. It was a lovely conversation. Then the crew had to kick me out because I was talking too much. We were shooting the breeze about aviation, as we sometimes do. It's easy to get carried away, I'm sure you know that. Try to explain to someone what you do involving streams. They don't get it. Just see Cessna Citation with Air Sprint. Don't know where it's going though. This is an RJ900. Going somewhere. And the Transat Heavy to Glasgow. We'll be able to watch that cross in front of us. Very well, Laura. Tired. Had to meet with the vice principal of my daughter's school today. Let's just say it did not go well. They're not giving me the answers that I need, so I'm gonna have to escalate. A330 to Glasgow, Air Transat. This might be my favorite A330, the Air Transats. UK. Whereabouts in the UK? I used to live in the UK, actually. My first job out of university. Transat 244 to Glasgow, speaking of the UK. All the way to Scotland. Lovely. I have lived in England. I also have a British passport. Born and raised in Canada, though. Alright, we have a lull. Michael gets a drink of water while we're waiting for this beast. Air Canada 872 777-300ER. Going to Charles de Gaulle in France. Or France. I lived on the Isle of Wight. You're probably asking Laura, but that's where I lived. My mother at the time was living in Dorset, and I had a job opportunity over there, so I would take the ferry and the train, visit her every other weekend, spend the weekend with her. It was lovely. Hung out in Poole and Bournemouth, went up to London a lot, went up to Scotland as often as I could, short flights to Ireland as well. I love the UK. Thanks, Laura. It's one of my new favorite spots, actually. Considering the wind has been easterly for a while lately. I can look over the fence here. I don't mind looking through the fence, actually. Over at CYYZ. over at runway 24 when they come in over there. That's a nice place to sit too. I'm getting my go-tos, and also depending on the weather. The 6s are nice for arrivals. That's a bit more of a walk for me. Although I might park my car next time at the side of the road. Hopefully nobody bothers me. No happy dance, Tony, will be as big as when the Queen went north last weekend. I think it was Saturday. We voted as to whether I would move over to 2-4 or stay on 2-3 and watch them arrive. And we got that surprise Lufthansa A350. It was just restarting that day, and I had no idea. I was not following the news. So now we have 2 heavy Lufthansas that come in. Maybe one day they'll sub in an A340. That would be cool. Oh, we're out of A350s today. Let's put an A340 on that route. Just when Michael's streaming. We should be so lucky. Oh yes, different spinners indeed. That is cool. I'm pretty sure I heard Nomad on ATC on the way in. With his lovely frequency correction, when one pilot, I think, read back 12365, and he was like, it's 12165, or something to that effect. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll bet they're pretty tight in there. I have a friend of mine who's a Air Canada pilot as well, and says even with security clearance, they get really tight about what areas you can go. Air Canada 872 to Paris. Flight radar still shows it traveling 0 knots at the end of the runway, so not going to be able to tell you where this plane's going for a few minutes. They're delaying for Wake Turbulence, which we like. I mean, the wind forecast seems to show consistency, but you never know. It's been variable. It's had some variation all day, so they could do. radar glitches. It looked for a second that the 777 was coming back towards us. It's pretty funny. 180. That RJ900 was going to LaGuardia. Endeavor for Delta connection, 4894. And before it disappears forever from my screen, this is an E175, American Eagle. Also going to LaGuardia. Race to LaGuardia. It is fun playing the why do I pay for gold flight radar anymore moments. There's the Sunwing coming up soon. Air Canada A320 in a bit. Thank you, Carol. Appreciate you all. I really do. Thanks for being here. I will stay out as long as I can until I get too tired. It's that balance between catching that next great plane and being able to safely drive home, which is obviously more important. Like I said, I'm going to bring the wife and kids out tomorrow, and I'll be hanging with a fellow spotter for a bit. Alex, the flying surfer, the flare pilot, said he might come out, so we'll see. The more the merrier. The more the merrier. Gigantic shout out to Deb and her husband who drove me back to my car yesterday just in time for the rain to start, and it continued all day, so I ended up going home. But we got the bonus one tomorrow. Bonus stream. Turbulent Tuesdays, we'll call it. We will not ever call it that. LaGuardia. I'm not able to be live Friday this week, and Saturday is dicey. I have a work event, but I'm hoping to spend some time with my family on Saturday and maybe bring them out to the Av World grand reopening. If it works out. Looking forward to seeing this depart later, if it does. Turkish Airlines, it's a fun one. I heard it too. It's a Gulfstream G200 Galaxy Jetlynx 104, about to land on 05 in a bit. Another minute or so. The landing action is all on 6 left today, but I was here to see Alex fly out. I'll be here as well tomorrow. If the winds are the same, I'll be right here in this exact spot tomorrow. If they're opposite, I'll probably be on Airport Road, right up against the fence. I'm looking for Pilot Shannon Air Canada pilot departing on a Dreamliner tomorrow. She's flying out to London Heathrow. We're going to try to catch her on the stream. Let's see the Gulf Stream. Zooming out. Back in. A few people noticed on the short video I posted today with the 747 from Saturday, or posted last night. I forget when I posted it. Last night, I think. And the nose down got a bit of attention, and I didn't notice it at the time because I was too busy focusing on not kicking my tripod. And then it looked like it had a windy landing with some rudder compensation. That Gulfstream was coming in from Teterboro, and Flight Radar has removed this flight. Yeah, that MD-11 is over there quite a bit, actually. We'll see it take off one day. This might be my favorite place to stand so far, out of all my spots. It's noisy, but I'm close enough to my car. Anyway, we just saw A320-211 depart to Winnipeg, Air Canada 269. And then we will find out exactly all the details about this in a minute when Flight Radar returns. Someone commented on a video saying I need to give more details on the planes, including seat configuration. It's hard when Flight Radar does not even work half the time, so do your own research. You'll feel better about it. No, I do what I can. I do what I can. Thank you. You catch it just as it pops up. I just saw it in mine as well. Sweet, thank you. Appreciate that. Air Canada 745 to San Francisco. If you're going, make sure you wear flowers in your hair. I hear that's a thing. Next one is a Rouge, 1956. Air Canada Rouge, headed to Quebec City. I do, Kevin. I'm a gold member. I I know there's lots of information in there, but that requires me looking down at my phone every time a plane goes by and reading a bunch of things. Which is fine when it's slow, but when it gets busy, just want to focus on the planes, do what I can. But yeah, I love Flight Radar Gold. Appreciate that. Might actually be able to see inside the tower a little bit today. Can we? Adjust the manual focus here. Hello, tower. They would never wave at us, but someone's in there controlling the planes. I don't know what that 5x5 means, but what Tony said. I do see movement in that tower. Maybe. It is possible. Folks, we're at 3,999 subscribers. One more subscriber. I don't know, Carol. I think some people in the tower know I'm here. Nomad is a controller. He follows us. I follow him on Twitch. And he's aware we exist. I think, oh, there's someone. There's a human watching the airplanes. Hello, tower. Hi, tower. I saw a head too. There they are. Watching both sides of the airport. You're a YouTube star, controller. Well, star, I don't know. 3,999 subscribers, folks. We are almost at 4,000. I'm gonna refresh. 4,005! Happy dance! You are all amazing. We are over 4,000 subscribers. I am beside myself, yet standing exactly where I was a second ago. Metaphorically beside myself. Maybe they're having a dance party in the tower, like I'm having right now. 4,000. You are all lovely. We love the air traffic controllers. They are working so hard, doing such an important job. You need a Class 2 medical from Transport Canada to be an air traffic controller. That is serious business. That is higher than a private pilot. Thanks, folks. I never thought when I said, hey, what does this go live button do back in January? End of January too. I think it was like the 29th. I did a 10-minute test stream from across the street here on Director Gate. Pulled over to the side of the road, plugged my laptop into my car, tethered from my phone, and said, would this even work? And now we have a wonderful community of amazing people. Good evening. Good evening, Darwin. From Darwin. Rick from Darwin. We just watched an American Eagle RJ702ER going to Washington. Now we have quick before it disappears. Transat 321 Neo going to Montreal. Oh, we love the Neos. Thank you, everyone. Honestly, it means the world to me. Appreciate that, bro. transats are very nice. Before my mom passed away, she used to always fly Air Transat. They were her favorite airline. Thanks, Ender. To see the view from the tower. Wiley, is this your way of saying that you frequent the inside of the tower? Because that's cool. If so, mad respect, mad respect. Even if you don't, I'll give you mad respect. I'm all about giving mad respect today. Really good questions. Well, I have a tiny bit of a lull. Let me do a little bit of research here. Subscribers. We did get 123,000 views in the last month. That's amazing. April 15th stream. That was the ridiculous 11-hour stream. That's got the most views so far at 16,000. All right, how do I check my subscribers here? Live count. Oh, I can see a little, wow, lifetime. All right. So, January 29th, my first stream. I think it was my first stream. I'll have to double check on that. There's a plane coming in a second, so I don't want to pull too much away. But I got 4,000 and I'm going to celebrate by talking a little bit. My first live stream, going way, way back. January 29th. It has only had 99 views, and most of those views I think are new subscribers going back to go, what the heck was that crappy stream all about? Oh, it was a poor day in a snowstorm, and I thought, what the heck? Before we move on though, this is Air Canada 175 to Edmonton on an A321 211. Same type that I took the family to Mexico. So on that day, our first stream, we ended up with 13 subscribers. 13 subscribers on January 29th. On January 30th, we added 10. I think some of those were me messaging my friends going, hey, please subscribe to my channel. It's new, I could use your support. January 31st, we got 7 more. And then by March 1st, we were at 717. I remember my children made me a keychain to congratulate me on 600 subscribers. And it was absolutely wonderful. I think it was March 4th. Linda, was your first time modding March 4th? We talked about it the other day. It was a long day. She volunteered her time to moderate after some weird chat spamming incidents. And of course it was the day I did almost 12 hours. So put her to the test. brilliant. You're all brilliant, folks. March 4th. I didn't even have 1,000 on March 4th. Linda came on before I even hit that YouTube threshold. $17 degrees still. Amazing. Getting a little bit darker. You'll have to switch to night cam within the hour, I'm sure. Linda, the OG. Before this plane does take off, though, I just want to show everybody how beautiful the sunset is over here. We are absolutely blessed with a gorgeous night sky, or evening sky, dusk. Toronto Pearson. Supposed to be warmer than usual this summer, they were saying, because of El Nino. I'm going to skip this little one because I do see an A350 1000 Cathay Pacific on the other side coming in all the way from Hong Kong. Over 14 hours ago it left. It is a long flight. Get in as far as we can. It's starting to get a little darker, so the zoom is less effective. This is a beautiful plane. I saw a Delta version up close in Atlanta. And they're just so cool to look at. Air Canada get some. Wake Turbulence. Oh, I think we have incoming as well. What do we got? Max 8, WestJet 476 from Winnipeg. Definitely a crosswind. This is what I was experiencing in the Cessna earlier. Some crosswind landing. Oh, it was challenging for me. condors. We definitely like the condors. That was a cool landing. What if I get this whole thing in there? Lovely statement. The day I became an uncle for the third time. I remember watching that stream all day and being very sick too. Linda F. was very helpful to me that day. Thank you, Linda. And thanks, Doug. That's a very nice thing to hear. I'm glad we're able to give you something to watch while you're not feeling well and having some great life moments. There we go. RJ900 to Raleigh Durham Jazz 838. Then we got the Condor. I caught one of these striped ones coming in. I like those ones. Nice livery. Maybe we'll see one again on the stream. All right, 350. That's all right. That's about a 60-degree wind variation there. It's decent crosswind. Not excessive, but let's see this Condor. Well, let's not. Let's see the Air Canada first. The Jazz. Air Canada Express, operated by Jazz Aviation. But I'm gonna skip over to the Condor actually as it starts to turn because it's a less frequent sight here. Sorry for all you Jazz Embraer fans out there. I'm a fan too. I do love the Air Canada 330s too. I just love the 330. This is a good night for 330s. Oh, the moderators are planning something for the 5,000 sub event. If we get there. I got to sneak in on some of their conversations. This sounds pretty exciting, so I'm excited. I want to get to 5,000 just to watch the mods do their thing. Amazing moderators we have here on the channel. Love them all. From near, from far. Condor is German. Okay, back over to this beauty. 330 action, non-stop 330s. Are you kidding me? $289? That sounds like I'm going to Frankfurt. Now, if I could fly the 7-4, I will do a Wake Turbulence special. I will film that entire flight somehow. Me powered. Power's trouble. That high-pitched squeal of the A330 engines. Music to my ears. On top of a hotel, and I'm struggling to find hotels that want to talk to me, but we can all keep asking. We're all on the same team here. I do want to look over here though. This is a machine. Agreed, Susan. I love the zebra planes. Although my 3-year-old watches a lot of educational videos on YouTube, and a lot of them are from the UK, so I literally have a 3-year-old in Toronto who refers to that animal as a zebra. And you know what? That's fine. She can call it a zebra. Dreamliner. Flight radar is being completely mysterious today, keeping us guessing. Rouge 1548. Oh, nice. Yeah, agreed. I would pay the parking every day if they let me. It's worth it for the views. Maybe not every day. I can't really afford to keep doing this channel. But I'm trying to find ways to cut costs as needed. And all your support is amazingly helpful, so thank you so much. I raced across the 407 to get here, for instance, from Durham. But it was worth it because I caught the 747 and Alex on the Flare Max 8. We got a lineup today. Three 737s in a row back there behind a 220. Other things happening as well. So the Rouge plane was going to Deer Lake, Rouge 1548 on a 319. It's glitched. It's been glitched for like a month now. Let's talk. If you want to help out the stream, if you can find a way to get us cool parking access to cool views, as long as it's okay and above board. I don't want to break any rules here, but always happy to work with people. Oh, look at that wing flex. There it is. Love the Dreamliners. I've only flown on a Dreamliner once, and it was coming back from Calgary on a WestJet. It was lovely. This one's going to Vancouver, Air Canada 125, 7879. Well, that's an RJ. But Flight Radar will tell me later what it is. Behind that, though, is a 220 to San Francisco. Speaking of San Francisco. Because you're on Flight Radar. Air Canada 747. Thank you, Toronto. Toronto Spots. Clever name. Spots in Toronto and Planespotting. I see what you did there. It is out of our view right now, though. Cool. I'm looking forward to tomorrow's stream too. Get to bring the kids out. My girls will be happy to tell you lots of airplane facts. It's a special night. If you are annoyed by the sound of happy children, I recommend you maybe, I was gonna say don't watch, but put it on mute. Listen to your favorite album. And also, if you're bothered by the sound of happy children, there are other things we should be discussing right now. I'm going to skip over to the cargo because we don't see this very often. WestJet cargo. I think there's two WestJet Max 8s behind this. This will be fun. WestJet cargo. That was 9,003. And that's headed to Vancouver on a 737-800 converted. Let me just jump back to the runway for a second. We had another departure. This was a Max 8 and it's since disappeared from Flight Radar, but it'll be back. There it is. Las Vegas. WestJet 1118. Unless that's the one that's lined up, which is quite possible. It's glitchy. Either way, it's a WestJet. It's going somewhere. In fact, looks like that wasn't that one. probably this one. No, that was 11:18 to Las Vegas. It just was very laggy. Ooh, an A330 on the other side. Let's see what we can see. It will not be pretty because it's dark. I'm trying to stay more zoomed out right now. Just because when it's dark, the zoom is way worse in terms of quality, but we have a few more minutes. I'll at least go to here. That was a truck or a lorry for our British viewers, if you're still awake. We try to be inclusive on this channel. Oh, there's a plane turning base there. Call a dump truck. Tipper lorry sounds cooler. Easy road. I know because I had to run across it with my wagon. Trying to find the right gap. It's like Frogger. Post truck. Delivering the mail. Comes a bus. Oh, it missed us. Up and wait, 05. I think it was WestJet 529. Headed to Winnipeg on a MAX 8. So we will see what the winds are doing tomorrow. I'm going to guess they'll be departing north again. On the north side, I mean. Which means we'll either be exactly where we are right now, or we will be over on Airport Road, closer to the Tim Hortons, up against the fence. I did see a plane approaching on this side. We got a 737-800 about to land in a few minutes. From Las Vegas, WestJet 1117. going to keep this camera on for as long as I humanly can before I switch. Just because it's a pain to switch. And I can't zoom in very much with the other camera anyway, so. But it does look really nice when it's really dark. I will switch, I'm just gonna play the denial game. If I zoom out far enough, I can last longer. Let's see this WestJet come in. Starting to get dark. Not too dark, but getting there shortly. Triple 7-200 going to Delhi. Air Canada 4-2. That. Oh, we got a 3:30 tip. Says anonymous, but I'll find out in a second. Just gotta look at the. Thank you so much for that. 3:30 really means a lot to me. there's a 777-300 lining up behind that to Barcelona. And then I think this might be a good time to switch cameras, although we'll see what's coming in. Oh, Dreamliner. No, the lot's coming in. Cannot switch cameras. Need to see the lot. Then I will switch cameras once the lot has landed. 7879 Dreamliner from Warsaw. Coming in 2 minutes. 777 departure. Dreamliner arrival, and then I'm going to go into night mode. Lot is 45, or Lot 5 Hotel, from Warsaw on a 7879 Dreamliner. About to land at runway 05. After Air Canada 820 to Barcelona on a 777-300 ER. Loving the heavies. Can't wait. Here it goes. There's that rudder. Welcome to all. Lot's getting close. Gonna turn around in 1 second. Then I'm switching to night mode, so sit tight in a moment after the lot. Here it comes. Spin it over. Too far. There we go. Wonderful. Okay, give me a quick second. I'm gonna switch cameras. Switching out cameras. Be right back. back with our night camera. Just fixing the cords a little bit here. Lots of tension, which we don't like. Yep. So we just Air Canada 466 to Ottawa a second ago, or yow from Linda earlier. That was a Citation 750. Yow and yeg. Flight radar is not being nice to us tonight. Heard it land on ATC while I was driving in, but now we get to see it depart. Lufthansa back to Munich, I believe, on an A350. Lufthansa 495. to Munich. A350-900. I do want to quickly show you this cool sight. All these lights behind us. Plane there, plane there. And this one is on an approach for 05. I just have to adjust my camera slightly here. There we go. The level was a bit off, but that's okay. We got birds coming in. This is going to be a 737, but in the meantime, we'll have a look over here. Watch our takeoffs as usual. Lights up. It is much darker than it looks. Greetings! No, am I? Sorry, tilts. The level is a bit off on this camera, but that's all right. We got a Dash 8 coming soon. Linda's favorite coming soon. Embraer first. I did see a Dreamliner taxiing. Two planes coming in on runway 5. Challenger 350. And then an A220. These are always fun to try and catch because they're small and fast. Dash 8. Jazz 205. I'm amazed the camera is picking up the livery at all. It looks just like a black airplane from here in the darkness. So, loving the camera. Dauntless is lining up. Dash 8's going to do a turnout. Lynx Air, Dauntless is its call sign. And a Heavy about to line up behind it. Right over here, wait. The Heavy is a 7879 Dreamliner going to London Heathrow, Air Canada 856. A lot of flights to Heathrow. Didn't realize there were that many in one day. Let's go, Lynx. Let's go, Lynx. There's a 321 behind it, which is going to Calgary, Air Canada 157. You are amazing. Thank you. And the smiley face giving us a $10 super chat, which we learned thanks to the overlay translates to 13 something Canadian. Really appreciate that, Skittles. You're too kind. And a smiley face. We love smiling here. We're all about building community and embracing the journey. Thank you very much. Oh, the message did disappear. Weird. Put it in the chat, Skittles, and I'll put it on the screen. I want to share the messages. Incoming. I didn't see what it was. Thought it was a 737, but could be wrong. A220. A220 from Seattle. I love those cabin lights. What a color. The new planes have the best lighting. Thank you, Skittles. You got it today. Very exciting. Everybody supporting each other. Love it. Oh, there we go. Let me just pull this out a bit so you can read it. I just received the t-shirt mug bag I purchased from your online store. Cool. Thanks. Hope they look good. I'm looking forward to seeing the pictures. You'll be the first merch we've seen. All right, who's lining up now? That was an A220 from Seattle that just came in. Air Canada 542. Looks like we've got a 321-211, Air Canada 157. That was the one that was behind the Dreamliner in the taxi. Go to Calgary. You're all amazing folks, people. I really appreciate you being here. Next taxiing plane over there. That's Rouge 1705 we're about to see go to Las Vegas on an A320-200. For sure, that is hot. It was almost 20 degrees here Celsius today in Oshawa, so I had to do a few different calculations for my takeoff. And of course, turbulence and crosswinds, so I was not having the greatest time, but I learned a lot. We're almost on full light mode now. It is getting dark. The quality, not as good when it's pitch black, but better than the day cam. We do have a 757 300, the Reykjavik to Reykjavik, Iceland Air 602. Taxiing up hotel right now. Pretty sure I saw the Iceland Air land as I was setting up my camera. And I was like, that shucks. Hopefully we get to see it leave. And we do. We're in our final hour of the show, folks. Final hour of the show. Let's make it a good one. Show your love, show your support. Hit that like button, hit subscribe. Join the party. Send a super chat or a tip if you'd like to help us out. Not required at all, obviously, but people have been asking how they can help. You can also buy merchandise on our store, waketurbulence.ca. All the links to how to tip and support, connect, Facebook, Instagram, then there's a 777-300ER coming as well, taking off to Rome. Tony is a big safety car trader. We got a $3 US super chat from Susan R. Thank you, Susan. Very kind of you. Where are you, Iceland? I see you down there. Iceland Air. I think that's you anyway. Also, Flight Radar likes to delete planes on me, so I could be looking at 12 different planes and none of them are on there. Hi, Mel. I agree, Linda. Susan, you are amazing. Thank you so much. Ooh, it's getting quiet. The camera doesn't like when it's quiet. Goes into soft mode. Yes, I was seeing a bunch of Max 10s for a while, and now the 7.5s are back. YouTube's funny sometimes, Mel. We're so glad to have you here. I think they're holding short for the landing. Learjet, not far. Pop over and have a peek. The lights make for not the greatest view, but when it comes over our heads, it gets a little better. See the lineup over here coming into the 6s. So much light. There it is. Standing here, all you see are the lights, to be honest. Looking with your eyes, you just see the lights, you can't see the plane. to Reykjavik. I think that's a triple behind that. All about the sinister laughs. We are in our last hour of the show. We're going to see some great planes tonight. Temperatures dropped significantly. Still nice out, but they are marked. So the Lufthansa 74 was infield, among a few others have been using infield. I saw a Sunwing there the other day, actually, parked. This is airborne. We'll see the triple. There it is. Let's get it a bit brighter. Yeah, Lufthansa at least the last few days, have been parking infield. We have a huge lineup of airplanes. The taxiway hotel is jammed with aircraft tonight. Our Shamrock over here. It is. So recap, 890 was going to Rome, 777-300ER. Air Canada 1028 is going to Orlando. A320-200. Let's go to Orlando. Shamrock 1 Mike November. Lining up. A330-300 Aer Lingus to Dublin. Head over here so we can see this lineup. Love Aer Lingus. Welcome, everyone. Cool, Ryan. That's awesome. Show them the stream. Send them the link later. Wake turbulence. Of course, it's not telling me what this is. It will in a minute. I'm also getting a bit cold, so I'm trying not to touch my phone too much. Was that a go around? Looks like a go around. Flare Max 8 going around. Yeah, I have very little details here on my flight radar. And my fingers are getting cold, so I'm gonna put the flights away for a bit, just from my pocket, so hopefully people can post some things in the chat. Just need a hand warm-up break. And there's a heavy lining up too. Toothpaste livery, it looks like from here. The red lights are extra bright tonight. So that we just saw an A220. We just saw an A220-300 to Edmonton, which was Air Canada 177. Now there's a different one lining up, which Flight Radar has deleted. I think Air Canada 880 to Zurich just left the taxiway. Unless it's doing a 3-3 right departure, maybe. Oh no, that would be 1-5 right, sorry. 1-5 right. It looked like it went on to. Which would not make sense. Oh, we got a 777-300 landing right over us. From Vancouver, Air Canada 118. When the lights disappear, we'll see a nice shot. They're going to do a runway inspection. Yeah, there it goes. Dash 8. MD-11 has a transponder on. That's exciting. Toronto's a good place to come. I am fond of it. The hands are very good. We're going to wrap up here by 10 o'clock tonight. Another 35 minutes or so. But we'll be back tomorrow, a little earlier than usual, for a special bonus Tuesday night with the kids. Rouge 1504 is going to Moncton, New Brunswick. Before that, we saw Max 8, Air Canada 271 to Winnipeg. And we got a heavy coming up. 777-300 to Zurich, Air Canada 880. Looked like it left the taxiway for a minute and came back. Very cold. Might have to bring my mittens tomorrow just in case. My daughters love the Canadian side of Niagara Falls. All the lights and the arcades and things. RJ200 going to Washington. 777 Air Canada 880 about to line up. Actually, this might have been a different plane, but flight radar, it's laggy, and my fingers are cold, so it's not worth it. Yeah, I was wrong. That was Jazz 484 to Sydney, Nova Scotia, where Colin lives. That's an RJ900 that we just saw leave. But we do have a couple of lineups here. The Bombardier Global is literally about to fly over my head if I can catch it. Zero. 777-300 ER going to Zurich. No, that's wrong. Sorry, 7878 Dreamliner. Sorry about that. Literally, flight radar is appearing and disappearing flights, and it's very dark. But I didn't think that was long enough to be a 300, so. Air Canada 808. I heard 880, that was my mistake. This is going to Amsterdam on a Dreamliner. Then we've got looks like an RJ200 after that to Washington, A330 to Copenhagen, and then our 777 to Zurich on Air Canada 880. So we'll sit tight. I love the Canadian Warplane Heritage Museum. They have a Lancaster there. One of the only ones in the world that still flies. I think the other flying one is in England. do like the Niagara Falls Aquarium in Niagara Falls, New York. Fort Niagara in Youngstown, New York as well. Pretty cool. Lots of history there. We did a hike there once in which we were playing like British captives or American captives with the French. It's pretty cool. Awesome. Yeah, my father-in-law is really into warplane heritage and aviation from the war, so he's taken me a few times to the museum. There's a new Lancaster documentary that came out last year, actually. I think they're doing a screening at the Heritage Museum later in the month. Might go down for that. It's so little I didn't see it. Oh, FedEx. We like FedEx. Is it going to be a rocket? Is it going to be a rocket? I'm so cold. I don't have much longer. I was trying to go to 10, but I'm starting to freeze a little bit. The wind is hurting. We'll see some heavies. See some heavies and call it a night. FedEx ended our show once, but I think there's a really nice lineup coming up, so. What's amazing with its transponder on? Let's call. I'm picking the last plane. A330 to Copenhagen, Air Canada 828. I will concede that the American side is not what it once was. I think is the point that was trying to be made there. Niagara Falls, New York is a shadow of what it was in the 80s and 90s. There's still some cool stuff there, but yeah, a lot of the great businesses are shutting down. It's Buffalo is becoming a bit of a ghost town. Buffalo used to be the hopping spot where people would go to when Toronto was dead. Yeah, it's definitely not what it once was. The Canadian side is basically like a crappier version of Las Vegas. Smaller and less exciting, but lots of lights, lots of things to look at, I guess. Magic shows and stuff. All the cheese and all the tourist traps. Triple 7-300. Canada Cargo 767. About to land. It's one of the new ones. Flipping over. From January 2022, this was delivered. Transat. 321 Neo. This one's headed to Paris. We like the Neos. Dixie Road. Dixie Road. Unfortunately, the Eva Air is going to the south side. Well, that would have been cool. Thank you. Really appreciate that. Oh, the Clifton Hill Arcade. My daughters spent way too much money there. And by my daughters, I mean I spend the money. I get excited to watch them get happy. MD-11 is taxiing. Happy dance, happy dance. Alright, last 15 minutes, folks. It's getting a little cold. I gotta get up tomorrow, but we'll be back tomorrow for a special edition bonus episode of Wake Turbulence Aviation live at Toronto Pearson. Watching a special departure, one of our Instagram, YouTube friends. We just saw 900 to St. John, New Brunswick. Lined up now. United Express 3640 to Chicago O'Hare. It
is very windy and noisy out here, and when I turn on this microphone, it gets a bit echoey and gross, so I try not to use it very often. But yes, Dixie Road, Mississauga for another 15 minutes.
Thank you, Julie. Very kind of you. An A220 is going to be flying over our heads in just a moment. Then we got an MD-11 almost about to depart. That's going to be a highlight for us tonight. Maybe it'll make the thumbnail, although it's a bit dark. Nice little group of planes happening over here. This is our Golf November, Bravo November, the Trans-Canada Airlines livery, the retro livery on the A220-300. This one's going to Montreal. We like this plane. I have a model of it. Trans-Canada delivery lining up. Oh, the MD-11. Oh, it's sideways now. It's literally right here. See, we get GNBN on the screen a lot. We do not get FedEx a lot, so just say hello for a minute. We'll look from here. Thank you.
You want to see steep? Watch this one.
Alex isn't listening. That would have been a good last plane, but we can do a few more. Dreamliner 127 going to Vancouver 7879. Okay, I think I'm going to call our last plane. Just started taxiing. Air Canada 842, 7878 Dreamliner to Frankfurt. We're going to call that last plane. It's still in the apron, heading out. So look for Canada 842. That's going to be our last plane of the show. Couple of heavies before that, so. Kevin, thank you so much. That means a lot to me. So I'm thinking we got another 8 to 10 minutes before Air Canada 842 hits runway 5 and heads off. That was 824 that is lining up, not 842, so we're not ending yet. Try to get here around 6 o'clock tomorrow night, Eastern Daylight Time. 2000, nope, I lied. 2200 Zulu. Haha. Sometimes adding 4 is challenging. A330. We got a number of A330s before our Dreamliner ends our show, so let's enjoy these. This one's going to Madrid. Air Canada 824. Air Canada 824 to Madrid on an A330 300. We just saw Rouge 1544 going to Charlottetown on an A319. Airbus A321neos lining up. Azores. A321neo flight 322 to Ponta Delgada. Apparently it's the peaceful livery. Let's see it really quickly here. Oh, that's lovely. Peaceful. I like it. That'd be a good thumbnail if I didn't have 100 other options as well. Might be the Queen. No, you know what it'll be? It's going to be the Flair plane to Saskatoon with Alex on it. Speaking of A330s, So this is Azores 322, peaceful livery. We have a Transat about to line up, A330-200 to Lisbon, Portugal. We like Transat. Sometimes it gets up to 20 seconds, so depends. Depends on the servers. I enjoyed meeting the Air Transat captain last month who piloted the Azores glider. Saved hundreds of lives. I bought the 200 scale model of the plane too. Because I had to. Limited edition. It was quite reasonably priced, so. I think it was only $50. Good edition. Couple of Transats lining up here, actually. This might not even be the Lisbon one. That might be this one over here. Oh, this is Lisbon. Yeah. Transat 480 to Portugal. Transat 308, also a 330, going to Rome. Lining up just behind this one. Our last plane is about to join hotel. Oh, we're gonna hit the 10 o'clock mark. That's awesome. Didn't know I'd make it to 10. Tomorrow I'll probably make it to 10. My last one for a few days. For my midweek break. Back maybe for a little bit on Saturday. Saturday's a tough day because I have a work thing. I'm trying to get out for a few hours. Sunday will be a big day. Big Mother's Day show. Invite your mothers. Change my mind. There's a different last plane. I know I was very adamant on 842, but Etihad.
Just putting my microphone on for one quick second. Sorry for the noise. I changed my mind on the last plane. I was so stuck on 842, but Etihad 140 going to Abu Dhabi with the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix livery is taxiing, so that's got to be it.
going to be Etihad. Taking off shortly. Just because that's a special one. I can't forget the special ones. Well, 842 is coming to join us. But we are holding out for Etihad. I'm just super pumped we caught the 747 and we caught Alex's flight to Saskatoon. I love my Monday night crew. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Monday night's my favorite streaming night. Etihad working its way up hotel. I'm sure we'll see it pass as we go down. Yeah, those are its lights. Right behind the Air Canada right now. And that will be our last plane of the show. With the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix livery. Oh, we love having you here. Thank you so much. Yes, Skittles, it is. That was from a number of years ago. The most current one is the black and white one with the black bellies and the masks. That was the second to most recent one, I believe. We jokingly call it the toothpaste livery because it looks like a tube of Colgate. Also seen it called the Colgate livery. Thanks, Patrick. Feel free to go back and watch some of our other streams if you're looking for a specific aircraft. But we're going to be live tomorrow. Special show Tuesday night. Bonus episode. Tomorrow night I'm bringing the wife and kids out to Planespot with me. We're going to have my friend coming out as well. To watch a special takeoff as well from a pilot I've been chatting with. This is our last plane of the night, folks. Hope to see some of you tomorrow for our special stream. I will wear mittens tomorrow. Just because the wind at night, fingers are getting cold. (787-9) Dreamliner to Abu Dhabi. Sure this will work, but we'll see. Folks, that's a giant hit. I just want to thank you so much for coming out tonight, for watching the stream. It's been absolutely amazing to have you here. If you haven't yet, please hit subscribe. I don't know where the button is on your screen, somewhere down there. My name is Michael. It's been an absolute pleasure bringing these airplanes to you tonight. Feel free to check us out at Wake Turbulence.
Feel free to check us out at waketurbulence.ca. Oh, it's loud. It's very echoey. And you can buy merchandise, hats, shirts, tip the channel, support us in any way you'd like, or just keep watching. Subscribe is the best thing you can do, and hit the like button. Tell your friends. And we're back for a very special show tomorrow, a bonus episode. So see some of you tomorrow, and have a wonderful night. Embrace the journey. Take care.
Fly.